Lose the Boss segment tonight. Exploding debt in America. Right now, the national debt, what we owe other people and countries, is $19.9 trillion. Just about to go to 20. Last night, President Trump said this.
We have the worst financial recovery in 65 years. In the last 8 years, the past administration has put on more new debt than nearly all of the other presidents combined.
However, the president also asked for a $1 trillion program to rebuild America, in addition to higher spending for the military and security. You're now to analyze Fox Business Network star Lou Dobbs. All right, so how does the debt affect the regular folks, all right, the working American?
This massive debt that you've
right, 20
itemized there, $20 trillion, this is part of the burden that future generations will have to pay for. It also adds to the inflation rate. More dollars chasing fewer goods is the classic economic paradigm. The reality is this debt overhangs everything we do.
Yeah, and
the president correctly focused on this during his campaign.
But he's not going to bring the debt down, particularly in his first term. It's going to go up because he wants to do a lot of things. But I think it's a Ponzi scheme. I mean, the USA is running a Ponzi scheme because they run up the debt. It's never going to be paid back. $20 trillion is never going to be paid back. What they do pay is the interest on the debt. U.S. savings bonds, treasury bonds.
You are so cynical.
No, but tell me where I'm wrong. They pay the interest, but they're not going to pay the trillion, so therefore we can keep borrowing and borrowing and borrowing as long as we pay the interest.
The foundation for a period of prosperity in this country was 1997, 8, 9, 2000, 2001. Balanced budgets for 4 of those years, 98 through 2001. That laid a foundation for what should have been an exceptional period where we did not have deficits, still debt, and debt that rose. But we have to get in control of this because this will ultimately...
We're not going to get it. President Trump is not going to bring down the national...
No, not by adding a trillion dollars. But by investing, repatriating $2.5 trillion in profits that are being held by corporate America overseas, by investing $1 trillion in infrastructure, the plan is to create greater growth, which will raise receipts and I'm
not rejecting that, but it still is not nearly enough to pay this thing down.
I won't argue that.
You and I will be dead, which is probably a good thing.
Were those cheers?
Believe me, there were more than a few. So we're not going to have to deal with the 20, 30, 40 trillion dollar debt. But somewhere,
you're not trying to make me eager for this passing into the great beyond, are you?
Look, the only guy happy about this is William Devane. Right. Got all the gold.
All that gold.
I mean, William is jumping
silver.
Yeah, he's got that's because sooner or later, it's going to be later. The U.S. dollar, if we don't maintain our superpower status, boy.
And all that he is talking about is to rebuild the foundation of this superpower.
And we have to do it. I'm not objecting to it.
Have to do it.
We have to do it.
And we need to very quickly bring our deficits under control, and quickly in this instance is 2 to 3 years out.
All right. I'm not expecting to see that even in 4 years. Maybe if he's reelected, maybe the second. I don't know. Lou Dobbs, everybody, there he is. Miller on deck. What is on his bucket list? Then Martha McCallum on private space travel. Want to go to the moon? You can if you have Dobbs money. Moments away.